afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. You were selected to be here and go ahead and listen to the Read Aloud Live today. Everybody is tuning into the classrooms to listen to this Read Aloud. We are celebrating Texas Public Schools Week this week, and then also Dr. Seuss Week. So the best way to end a week like this, a beautiful week like this, it was with a beautiful young lady. So not only is she gorgeous, as you see her sitting here, she's also very well educated, and we thought we'd go ahead and have her come in. Now, I don't know, for those of you that don't know, it wasn't by coincidence that we got to have her here. She is a beautiful daughter of Miss Uribe, our counselor. She is Miss Rio Grande Teen USA 2025. Abigail Margo, is that right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's right. So let's give her a big welcome. You're doing a great job sitting there quietly, and I ask that you extend that courtesy throughout the reading. At the end, if there are any questions, we will try our best to answer as many as we can. And then anybody online, if you have questions, teachers, your kiddos can ask them in the chat, and we'll try to get to those, okay? So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. I don't know if you want to say a little more, or if you want to just get into the reading. We'll just get straight into the reading, and we are reading today, Oh, the Places You'll Go. So welcome to Mr. Bowman.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So I'm going to read Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today's your day. You're off to great places, and you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great things. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly, it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darkened. A place you can sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Simple, it's not. I'm afraid you will find for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long, wiggled roads at a break-necking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish, wild space. Headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting around for the hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting, perhaps, for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow, you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're just that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something. You'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go through the weather be foul. On you will go though your enemies prowl. On you will go through the hanking cranks howl, onward of many a frightening creep, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. And never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Boxman or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. The end.
Message, right? That you can accomplish anything. She's a great example of that. But she's also here to motivate you and everyone in the classrooms to do your best and to not be afraid, because you know what? Sometimes we go into things that we don't know what the outcome is going to be, but you have to be bold and strong and make good decisions, right? And take those risks that are going to make you grow yourself. So we're very proud of everything you do every day. She's here to confirm or affirm what we do and encourage you. At this time, we will take a moment to answer a couple of questions. Are there any questions that you'd like to ask? Yes, sir.
Back to Dr. Seuss.
Say it again. What happened? Well, that's something you can definitely research and Google. I don't have an answer off the questions are more geared towards her because I don't have all the background on Dr. Seuss, but thank you. Yes.
She in high school or college?
That's a great
College.
question.
I go to Texas A&M University, so I'm in college.
Great question.
My friend goes to college. I want to go.
I love Texas
He's
A&M.
actually 25 years old.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
remember we raise our hand, so thank you for raising your hand. That's a great question. Research and let us know. Remember, the questions are going to be for her, right? Not about Dr. Seuss. Yes, ma'am. She wants to know how she got so pretty. Well, half of the reason is standing right back there. Miss Oliva's very pretty herself. So that's her mama. That's how she got so pretty. But you know what makes her even prettier? Is that she's not just pretty on the outside, she's pretty on the inside too. And that makes a difference, boys and girls. Because you can have a beautiful exterior and not have a good heart, and it doesn't make you pretty anymore. So that's what makes her extra pretty, and you get to see that while she's here. Is it inside and out? She's beautiful. Any other? Well, yes. That's a great question. Remember, the questions are about her and not Dr. Seuss. So save those for the classroom. Yes, ma'am.
What is she becoming?
What is she studying for? Is that what you mean? Like, what does she want to be? What do you want to be?
I want to be an immigration lawyer. I
know. Very important for our area, especially.
I noticed that there were some rhyming words in the stories.
Excellent observation. Dr. Seuss has a craft of being able to write and rhyme, but yet still relay a powerful message.
Does she have any siblings?
Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have one little sister. She used to come to mid-K a long time ago, but now she's in high school now.
Wow.
I know.
What's her name?
Her name's Cecilia.
Cecilia. I think my sister's like this.
Really? Oh, wow.
All right, Arturo.
Do you know what 9 with the power of 3 is? Oh no. It's 729.
Oh, wow. Okay, now I know.
Thank you. Now we know. The more you know. Are there any questions on the chat, Mr. Reina, from the classrooms? Go ahead.
What motivates you to follow your this RGB team?
Well, ever since I was younger, I've always wanted to be a queen or just do something fun with a crown. But then I learned about pageants and how impactful they can be. And I love how pageants, they can not only benefit you, like by putting yourself out there and getting your own platform, but it also helps your community. By me volunteering, it helps other people look and see, wow, like she's volunteering, I want to do what she's doing as well. And all in all, it just helps our community as a whole.
Awesome. That was great.
Where does Dr. Seuss live?
Okay, so we'll save that for the classroom. But when you find out, you let me
We're
know.
asking her questions, guys.
No. Okay, so one more question, yes. Oh, that's a great question. We see you haven't even left yet, and we miss you already. So we will make sure to bring her back as often as we can. She does have to go back to school. Right now she's home for spring break, so she's here for the week, and then she has to go back. Oh, you're trying to monopolize on that. Well, I'll keep that. Okay.
We do have a question in the chat,
Okay.
and it's for our queen. The question is, what is the process to be in a pageant?
Well, first, you need to sign up, of course, but you also need to practice and have brains. It's not just about beauty, but also about brains. You need to be kind to others, no misbehaving, and you also need to be super smart. So study up is very, very, very important. Also, give back to your community by volunteering. The judges that interview you during the pageant, it's a whole process. They want to learn more about you, how you give back to your community, and why you give back to your community. So it's very important.
We have another question in the chat from Ms. Carmona's class. Her class would like to know, how many pageants have you attended?
Like participated in myself?
Yes.
Let me see. This one that I just won was my 5th pageant that I competed
Okay. So now that you're Miss Rio Grande Teen USA, what is your next step?
in. My next step is in May, I'm going to be competing at Miss Texas Teen USA at the state level in Houston, Texas. So I'm super excited for that. I get to compete with about 100 other girls.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up for our recording here so that we can take a few pictures before she goes, and see about any questions on the way out. So we'd like to thank you again on behalf of Midship Elementary. It's definitely a pleasure to host you today, and we really appreciate the impact that you probably don't realize you're making on these little ones.
Thank you, and I appreciate all of you guys being so well behaved and being so quiet, and I hope the best for everybody, and I hope you guys succeed and go very far places.
Thank you.